Alright, so here I am again with some other of my favorite licks and stuff that I've been working on. This is, we're going to keep it easy in the key of A minor again, with a minor 7 sound, instead of just going, yeah. So this is kind of a weird shape to play arpeggios. It's one note, then 2 notes per string, then 1 note, 2 notes, 1 note, 2 notes. So you kind of have this idea. I'm going to play the notes very slowly for you. We start on the G note. You don't pick everything because it's going to sound terrible, I think, and it's going to be way more difficult. That's kind of the stuff that you can do with it. You can alternate between different intervals and stuff. And just to make sure you get the notes right, it's going to start with a G on the 15th fret, 12, A, D note on the 17th fret, E note on the 14th fret, then a 12 and a 17, which is a G and a C on the G string, 15 on the B string, 12, 17. So on all these, that's the same fret. It's the same fret distance. So then you just go. That kind of idea. Then we can slide up and take the second pattern, I guess, for that shape, for that these notes. And then you're going to end beautifully on a note. This shape is a bit more difficult. That's like the 20th fret and the 15th. That's a C note and a G note, E, a C note, what is that? A D note and an A note, a G note, E, C, A. So if you play these two back to back, you have something like, also kind of has a nice sound to it, I guess. And you also are still in the facility of being able to use these notes. So first, kind of alternating between that, what you can do is before going up to the other notes. I think that kind of has a nice sounding thing to it. And it's all pentatonic notes. Also nice to just end on that minor 7. That kind of thing. And yeah, well, the stretches are pretty big, so I wouldn't recommend doing that in E minor here, because that's going to be pretty difficult to do, I think. Another thing what I want to try to see if I can explain is I remember when I was listening to this David Lee Roth album with the solo of the song Big Trouble. It had this crazy tapping ending, and I practiced every note of it. Let's see if I can... something like that. How do you move over your neck like that, you know? I think the first thing to realize, one should realize, is that you can play more than just 2 notes or 3 notes when tapping. So let's stay in E major and let's look at these shapes, right? I'm gonna start here on the 12th fret, E note. And if you take the second pattern of that E major scale, you're playing exactly the same notes, but the fingering is all different. But you're playing E major, and you have another shape, and you have a few more new notes. So if we just take this first shape, and we're going to add those, let's call them new notes. Do that, you have kind of that sounds like a exercise kind of thing, but it kind of gives you an insight of how that works. And then comes the part, because you don't want to just stay in 2 shapes. You can actually use a third one with that. So that means you have another note extra. And then you can use sliding. Something like that. So if you learn all these shapes, these 7 shapes, you can go all over your neck that way by applying that kind of thing. And it's easy. Well, easy. You have the same shapes. I mean, if you look at the fret distance and everything, it's actually exactly the same. And if you know, like, all these 7 shapes, I guess I can play them real quickly for you, so you can practice those. Let's see, we're going to start here. Remember, this is all E major, but you're starting on the different notes of the E major scale. First one is in F sharp. Then the second one will be on G sharp. Then we have this shape. Then we have this shape. Then we have the natural minor scale. And the last one. And then the first. So this is all E major, and if you connect those, like, you can go pretty crazy. But first, just stick to a few. So you have the sliding thing. So okay, have fun practicing your tapping techniques and stuff, and yeah, go crazy. It's nice for a waterfall kind of sound when you can really go crazy with all these. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.